Hello and welcome back to Gage Boys Garage. Today I'm going to show you a quick hack to get more traction out of the tires that you already own. So as you probably know, it's a huge controversy about what is the best tire. You know, everyone is always reviewing tires and, it goes crazy on YouTube. But a lot of you may be like me and can't afford to just go buy the best tire there is at all times. And you're looking for a little more performance out of what you already have. Maybe, they're a little worn down or they're just not the ideal tread pattern for your type of climate or terrain. So here I have a set of Nitto trail grapplers I got on Facebook Marketplace used for relatively cheap. And you can see the siping in these is, real worn down and closed up. And so it's not doing almost anything for performance. And so when you're off-roading, this is kind of just a big smooth surface that you'll spin on any sort of hard, muddy surface. Unless it's super sloppy so it can get down in these lugs, you're going to be spinning quite a bit. Now what I did is I went on Amazon. I got this Ideal heated knife, and it comes with a bunch of these little scooper blades, and you put those in there at whatever depth you want so that you don't cut too deep into your tire. Now what I've done here, this tire is done. I followed the siping on these tires because someone at Nitto, did some research and they came up with this pattern for this tread works good. So I just decided to follow it here. And what this is going to do is now when you run your hand across, all of these biting faces are new. They're fresh, just like a new tire. And so you're not just gonna be spinning. And also when you air down, this will allow the tire to conform better around small rocks and points and stuff, because the tire will actually be able to flex in the center of these lugs. Also, depending on your tread design, this will actually hold you when you're side hilling so that your tire doesn't slide sideways. You can see these are on a slight angle so that they actually help with side traction as well. So if I were doing this, I definitely wouldn't go straight because it'll give very good scooping characteristics, but you won't have any side grip on your tire. It just wouldn't perform that well with these straight. So that's kind of also why I went with this angle here, because it'll give good scooping traction and hopefully good side bite. So what I'm going to do for you guys is I'm going to set up the camera and I'm actually going to groove a tire. It'll probably be a time lapse, but just so you guys get an idea on how long it takes and how much effort this is. So as you can see here, this is Trail 15 at Windrock Park. It is pretty much always wet here, and that's basically where groove tires shine, right? So you can see here, they basically are just walking right up this stuff. And these are some pretty old Nittos, pretty beat up and pretty hard. So I definitely think that cutting them and getting that fresh rubber out there and fresh edges made a big difference to how they perform. And also, they give the mud almost a place to go so that it doesn't just slime up the tires real bad. So overall, I definitely recommend grooving your tires, especially if you have an old set of tires. It's a great experiment to see what you can do with them, because they're not worth that much money. So thank you for watching. This is just a quick, interesting video, and hopefully you learned something.